feel no pain. White folks say it controls your brain. I know better than that. That's game, man. We ready for that. Two soldiers.
What will I take from my experiences here at Cal? Well, I'll definitely take everything that I've learned. I'm really grateful to be here. All the knowledge that I learned specifically in my ethnic studies classes, and bring it back to my community back home. Like, there's a lot of RAZA and there's a lot of people of color, and they're not really conscious of the structural violence that's going on in their communities. And so I feel like I'm gonna go back and definitely bring everything that I learned back. Be really humble about it too, not just be like, oh, this conscious guy here who comes in, but be really humble about it and reconnect with my home. I really miss home, and I'm gonna bring my experience back there. So I'm really excited about that. So what advice would I give the rest of the RAZA community? Well, I definitely think that we all have to build that RAZA community, right? We always say that, oh, we're a big RAZA community, but a lot of times we're really segregated into our own little cliques and stuff. So when it comes to issues like Prop 209, when it comes to issues like banning Chicano studies, when it comes to issues like that, we really got to come together as a RAZA community. If we're going to continue to say that we're a RAZA community, then let's show that we're a community. And I feel that it is important to have all these separate orgs, because yeah, you're going to get along with certain people better than others, but ultimately when when shit hits the fan, we really got to get together as a RAZA community and fight back against structural violence occurring in our community.
What's that on that beat? Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. 10, 10, 10, 20s on your titties, bitch. 100 deep, VIP, no guest list.
What are some strengths you've developed in your years at Cal?
I definitely learned how to believe in myself and what I need to do, especially within architecture. They doubt you on purpose to see how passionate you are about what you're doing. So they'll be like, you can't do that. So that your response is supposed to be, yes, I can. And at first I didn't get it. And at first I was like, oh, maybe I can, maybe. But after 4 years of it, I learned how to believe in myself and how to believe in everything that I'm doing and know that I'm doing it for a reason, and how to make it convincing. And yeah, and that applies to everything, every class in life in general too.
What will you take from your experience at Cal?
I will take everything. My architecture experience, I'll definitely take my studio experience and my Mecha experience. I definitely will take friendships that I made here forever, that started at Casa Mora, and I will take my bachelor's degree.
What would Cal be without the RAZA community to you?
To me, Cal without the RAZA community would be nothing. It would be absolutely nothing. I would not come to Cal if there was no RAZA community. The only reason I came was because I found out through senior weekend that there was a RAZA community. When I got the acceptance letter, I said, I'm not going to go there because there's probably no RAZA there.
Resources I consider most valuable at Cal would definitely be the RAZA Improvement and Retention Center. It's a shame what's happening with Eshman right now, and I know it's going to be a transition period, but definitely the past couple years, the RAZA Center has always been there for me, along with Hermanos Unidos. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be involved in the RAZA community. I wouldn't have interned. I wouldn't have learned so many different things. I wouldn't have learned what Cal had to offer. Well, I have two favorite professors. One of them is Naila Nasir in the education department. The other one is Lisa Garcia Bedoya. She's in the education department as well. I took 2 courses with them. They were both on educational equality. They're the best courses I've ever had here at Berkeley. Coincidentally, I took them this past year, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be offered next year, so be sure to take those classes.
How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? 25 sitting on 25 mil. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay.
I was involved with Change, Chicano Latino in Health Education, Hispanic Scholarship Fund, so HSF, also Rensa and LPLS, Latino Pre-Law Society. And some of the skills that actually you also learn is communicating with people, working with different personalities, being organized, being on top of it, and just meeting people and putting yourself out there. As you know, Berkeley has plenty of diverse foods, but some of the favorite ones that I like to go is La Burrita. or if not, gypsies. So for gypsies, I usually order the curry Alfredo, so you should try it out. It's pretty good. But you should also try new food, like House of Curry. If you're into Indian food, give it a try. Don't be scared, como dijo el Harold. Okay, sorry. My future plans are to come back fall semester, and then from there I want to go into law school, so I'm planning on taking my actual LSAT test on October, and then from there going into applying for Teach for America and teaching, and then after that take 2 to 3 years of time out, and then go into law school and social work.
Lo que más quiero en este mundo es eres.
Well, I'm a brother from Gamma Zeta Alpha, and the skills I learned from that were organizational skills. Really learned to manage the social, the academic, and community service, like to do all of that at the same time. And I'm also a member of MECHA, the UCB, and from that organization I learned my political consciousness and how to do an action, and it really helped the community. And I'm also part of USEO. That's a Salvadoran club that everybody who's a Salvi watching this should really go and seek out. And from them, I've really embraced the Salvadoran identity, and I try to be Salvi as often as possible, like wearing this blue shirt and this white hat. Salvi colors. What up?
What future plans do you have?
Well, this next year I'm gonna be a poetry student at NYU's master program. So I'm moving to New York for the next 2 years, and then I don't know. Funny, memorable moment. Well, I saw Yunwen fall in the bus. That was really funny. Although I wasn't there, but I've heard that she went from the front all the way to the back and all her groceries fell. I wish I was there.
What would Cal be without the RAZA community to you?
Well, Cal without the RAZA community, the little of the little ones that are left. Well, if there's no fucking brown people at Cal, that's stupid. It'll be like a bear without its hair. Where the golden bear is like being a naked bear. Yeah.
Quisiera ser un pez para tocar mi nariz en tu pecera y hacer burbujas de amor por donde quiera.
I'm gonna give a shout out to LBSA just because that was like one of the actual organizations that I first started, and I feel like I learned a lot of professional development through them. But then I was also really involved with HSF for a number of years. Most recent addition to my org list is probably MECHA. And I really appreciate everything that MECHA has taught me and given me. Definitely some of my closest friends are there, like Yanwen, Michael, Eddie, all of the newbies, like Patricio, a lot of people. And memorable moment for sure was probably, I was new at being 21. So I went to the city to go party. So we went to a club, and then we had a really great time. And we were planning. It was like 8 of us. We were planning on coming back in taxis, and we called them up. But instead of a taxi, a limo showed up. Yeah, we came back to Cal in a limo, and that was by far one of the best experiences ever. There was it was jam packed with hella stuff too inside, and there were lights and. It was really cool.
Revolution, how we treat women. A revolution worth winning. Worth fighting for. So let's get out the door and fight for women with the wine.
So this is my advice to give the RAZA community, and I've accumulated this advice for the 5 years that I've stayed here. So I guess I feel it's kind of important, you know. But definitely the biggest thing and the biggest way to be successful at Cal is definitely to use your resources. I know you've heard this again and again, but I'm sure most of you hear it, say you're going to do it, but don't do it. But for real, it really makes a difference. Like, think about high school, you know, we get too used to doing things on our own and not necessarily reaching out for help. And here there's tons of resources to help us get where we want to be, such as COP, Chavez, like even your GSIs, your professors and all that. There's no way you can do well in Cal without using these resources, you know what I mean? No way to be successful at Cal without seeking help. So make sure you go out, ask as many questions as possible, and also another important point is like never be shy. Being shy is your worst enemy, you know what I mean? Like, I think I've, helped the community out a bit, like just first being an intern for 2 years, which I'm very proud of, and which introduced me to all the people I know today, you know what I mean, and the orgs that I'm very involved with today, HU, and also, of course, the RAZA Center. I've also contributed to the RAZA community by being very militant and protest, for the future.
Can you tell me if you were involved with any orgs on campus?
BSP.
Biology
Scholars Program.
Okay.
So I did that since sophomore year. And spread the word. Spread the word. So that's like it was a student.
I have not heard the word. What's spread the word?
Oh, well, let me tell you. We would go every other Friday to Richmond High, and we would have mini workshops on like different aspects of college. So we would have like college life, financial aid, A through G requirements,
Cool, awesome.
A bunch of like little things that were like interactive for students, because over there they have like one college counselor for all of like I don't know how many thousand students they have at Richmond High. So a lot of them don't really know much about it.
That's awesome. What are your future plans? What are you thinking about doing after Cal?
I applied to this research program in Chicago. I don't know. I'm supposed to hear from them I think next week or the week after that. So if I get that, then I'm gonna do that for about a year and then apply to grad school after. And if I don't get in, I'll probably just look for a job and take GRE courses and then apply for grad school after. Trying to get a PhD eventually in biology, hopefully.
Dr. Ruiz, huh?
Yeah.